Jessie B Scrapbooking here with another process video, and today I'm going to be doing a 9 by 12 photo. I'm doing this picture of myself that my daughter took when we were out playing in the snow, and I'm not exactly sure what papers or anything I'm going to be using, but I do know I'm going to be using stamping for Wanna Stamp Wednesday. So let's see what we can do. Okay, so I grabbed this paper pad that I got at Walmart, and I am going to use this white with the pink polka dots as my background. And I really like this paper. It's very soft. It gives it that white look without actually having a solid white background. So I'm going to use that, and I am going to put my picture onto plain white for a border. And yeah, there we go. I decided to use this paper because the last time I used my Cricut, I messed up, or it wasn't cutting right, so I'm just going to use that paper there. That way I don't have to get into a full sheet. But there we go. So I like that, and then I decide that I want a darker border all the way around it. So I am going to cut around 1/4 inch off two sides, like that. So I go back to that same paper pad, and I grab this white with the kind of a dark pink or almost red flowers on it, and I cut it down to a 9 by 12, and it works perfect to make this background. But I like this paper, so I don't want to waste a whole sheet behind, so I'm going to gut it, and I'm just keeping about 1 inch all the way around. I don't get quite to the corners on every one, so I'm just using my scissors, and I'm going to snip the corners out, and I have a perfect frame for my layout, and I like how that looks. I decided not to put the frame on quite yet because I'm doing some stamping, and I wanted to make sure that if I went to the edge, I wouldn't have that funny little crease that you get when you stamp over the edge paper in the background. Oh, that was my daughter. She just said hi. And I didn't even know she did that. Okay, so here I pull out these flowers. They are from a different paper pad, but they're the white with the pink outline, and I just really like the way these flowers kind of remind me of snow, snowy pictures. Even though, think of flowers, you think of spring, but I think they work perfect for snowy pictures too. Now this whole layout, I forgot to mention, is actually a scrap lift from Laura Alberts. And it's one that she did of, I think it was one of her twins, and it was so cute. And so, yeah, that's where I got the inspiration for this, including the title. So here I'm adding some more stamping, and I'm using just my charcoal gray, and that I have no idea where I got that paper or that stamp pad. And then this blue I got at Walmart, and I decided I didn't want a really dark blue on the leaves there, so I'm stamping off first and then stamping onto the layout. That way I'm just using the secondary stamp, and it makes it a little bit lighter that way. So, and I'm keeping all the paper or the flowers and the picture there just so I have an idea of where to stick these, but I have them loose so that I can move them and get a good stamp without worrying about trying to cover up the picture or the flowers that I'm trying to stamp beside. So I grab from my stamp pad there this blue well, this flower that I'm stamping in blue. And I did not do a secondary stamp because I wanted it to be a little bit bolder. And now I'm grabbing that different stamp, but that same charcoal gray. And I'm going to add it, like 4 spots. And this stamp pad is the one I got from Amazon. Yeah, I really like it. It's very versatile. So I went and grabbed my green stamp that I got from Walmart, or ink that I got from Walmart. And I was just testing it out underneath the picture there because I knew it had to be covered just to see how dark it was. And it's not a really dark, so it's perfect. So I didn't have to stamp off or anything on it. I'm just using it just like it is. But I didn't want it to cover that one leaf there, so that's why I used my napkin to make sure that it didn't overrun the colors. So all the stamping's done. So now I'm going to lay my, or adhere my picture down. And I did not put any kind of adhesive on the left side there because I knew I'm putting these flowers. I'm going to tuck them underneath a little bit, and so I didn't want to have to worry about trying to peel up the picture at all. I'm using this double-sided foam, sticky foam from the Dollar Tree. It works really good. It holds amazingly well. Once you put it down, you're not going to get it back up. So make sure you put it where you want it, especially on these flowers because they're a lightweight paper. They're not a cardstock. So I'm just going to use 3 of the big flowers here, and this one here is being popped up a lot more because it's going to actually go up over top of the picture. There we go. And now I can come in and adhere the picture down without worrying about it moving or the flowers moving. All right, so I see there's a little piece of this one flower. I'm going to pop up that little leaf runner thing. That's what I'm doing there. So these are wood veneer alphabets from Walmart. I found them in the crafty section by the paint and stuff like that. And so I find the letters this boy, and that was the same title that Laura used on her layout, and I thought it was perfect for this one too. So I'm going to use these ones. And now I'm trying to decide if I am done with everything. And then I decided I want to pull in these, just a couple leaves from the fussy cut flowers. And I do bring in 3 of them. And I don't remember if I make you watch me move them all around and try to figure out how I want to lay them down. But it looks like I do. Sorry about that. But yes, so I bring in 3 of them, and after I figure out where I want them, I will just glue them flat down onto the background. So finally decided, yep, that's where I want them to go. So I'm going to put them in here. All right, so there we go. Now I'm going to just kind of stamp my wood veneer, and it's going to do each letter in a different color that I used. And I'm not doing it like soaking it. I just want to give it a hint of that color. I went to my sequins here, and I'm pulling out pink, little round pink ones, and a couple little hearts. And I'm going to spread them all around and call it good there. It does take me a little while to glue all these down, so I'm not going to make you watch me do that. Yeah, I think I'd show you here that I'm gluing them down, and yeah, I'm going to cut to the end here. Ta-da! Magic of YouTube, and I'm done. And then I do decide to bring in my little bitty red ones. I'm just going to bring in 5 little red sequins because I kind of avoided using red through this whole picture because my sweater is red and it just kind of popped off the page. But I decided it was popping off a little too much. So I wanted to bring in just a couple little dots of red throughout the floral arrangement around here. And that kind of just makes it all tie in together. And I really like that. So I am going to add my border on, and then this layout will be done. I really like the way it turned out. I hope you did too. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.